Okay, I'm ready.
Nice. Well, we're back. Hey, everybody. Welcome to BombSquad. I'm Dan Stacy. No, it's too late now. I'm Dan Stacy, and you are about to witness my nerdy family and I tell silly voices and exploding dice. Wait, something's wrong. I'm broken.
Keep going!
Keep going! Why does it feel... It is, because it's been very long for us, because we shot the last session earlier. Let's try this again. I'm Dan Stacy, and you're about to witness my nerdy family and I use silly voices and exploding dice to tell a good story. There it is. Right,
home sweet home.
I've got some announcements that need to go up before this goes up, so we'll do that later. You'll have already seen it by the time you're watching this, so check that out, card. And
how thrilling!
How thrilling! Yes.
I want to know.
No, you can't know. No, we'll shoot at the end here. Any other announcements? I don't think there's anything. So, RPG MRE
of the day. We are having a little bit of sip of a it always melts by the time we get to this. No, it's a PB&J protein shake.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
You're not picking up.
I'm pretty impressed. Even though it's melted a little bit. So here's my little key is strawberries. Strawberries are like so low calorie, high fiber, and they're sweet. So
well done.
Peanut butter powder, by the way.
I want crackers with it for some reason, like Ritz crackers.
Dip it in it.
Yeah.
Or half expecting my child to come around the corner and steal it from me.
Guard it with your life. Or like French fries, like the frosty thing. I could do a French fry.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, it's kind of like a strawberry milkshake.
Not that you don't typically pair French fries and protein shakes, but
you can do the ice cream thing.
It's all about balance.
I like it,
man's.
Except the strange contrasts of flavors is making me reevaluate why I like peanut butter and jelly. I don't know if it's a safe place to go with this, so I'm just going to drink it and stop there.
And stop internalizing.
Yeah.
Too much meta. Too much meta.
Oh, okay. That kind of works. Well, I don't know. Well, yeah. Okay. Let's dive into the most internalized episode of BombSquad.
That's not scary.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
It fits. And
wait
for what?
Give me a breather moment. It's nervous wracking. What?
Now we're in.
Nervous right here.
And we dive in. You like the kid on the roller coaster shouts, wait! And it's already too late.
Where are we? Where have you taken me? Wait!
All right. Oh man, I'm nervous.
I was like an old
Tired.
teenager.
Why
before
are
I
you
could ride
nervous?
the roller coaster.
You could just get us all out of this right now if you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh, I thought. Yeah, you took it positively. I could also kill all of you.
Yes.
We
And the world ended.
Broke her nose in the middle of the day.
Well, darkness took over. Yeah, without a nose, but it was fine.
Took us almost 3 years to get here. It's over.
That's so
All right, we are rolling.
All right, sorry. I am.
Is it too late to trade my lucky perk for the Deus Ex Machina perk?
Or stickers. I could get on the ride.
What? Okay. Are we good?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we left off at our hero's turn. Dan hasn't edited, so we think we know where we are here. I'll re-describe the scene so we get back into it, and then we'll pick up with our hero. Brick has something to say to our hero, maybe. It's a little loud.
Too spooky.
Don't remember which one that is, but okay. So you guys are in this large cavernous space, and specifically there's a pool of water that is at one corner of it, right over here, and that's where our hero came swimming out of it, and as he did, the Edelstein stone piece on his necklace started to glow slightly, and there's runes and designs in these images that you guys really haven't had a moment to take in, but started glowing when he specifically walked in, and so there's this faint white glow going on. There, here in the center is this large sort of dais or pedestal, and upon it, on a short column, maybe 2-3 feet high, is this large egg made of stone sitting in the center.
Maybe that's the heart thingy that I
There
wrote
are
down.
a few holes above the ceiling. One, not enough to really get through. Well, maybe a gnome could, but there's enough to see. You can see the moon flitting in and out of the dark clouds. If you remember, it started raining and thundering slowly. So out there in the sky, out beyond the mountain, it's raining and cold. And you can see flitting as well that fiery tear passing through, kind of like a slow shooting star. It's starting to fade away. You guys are surrounded by over here. Now, oh yeah, that was one thing Aurora mentioned in her recap, so check that out if you missed it. Tiri, Iliad, and Pimpam do not know about Aurora yet, so I wanted to make sure to mention Ingrid's gone again, and there's a strange woman with you. Just to help right.
We gotta go get our witch back again?
Yep. Apparently, just have that in the back of your heads. And there's been a little confrontation with the Stjornandi, who is not doing too well because Tiri is the hammer. She doesn't need a hammer. Valak has been slowly inching his way back to the corner. Iliad, you used your observant perk to notice that he's touched. I don't think I explained it well last time, so I want to give you a little bit more. He's touching the wall, and you could swear it looks like there might be a trap.
Wait,
door.
who is
Valak?
Valak?
Over in the corner there.
Okay.
The one with this kind of snaky looking. Yep. It's fine. That dude on the map.
Yes, him. I see him.
Yep. Yes,
I see him.
So
Why did I think he
still
was the
Ingrid.
necromancer?
He's still Ingrid.
Because he's the child of the eyes and the mouth. No, the brain and the mouth.
Brain
Yep.
in the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay. What a jerk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drink. So sorry, we're slowly getting back into it. So, the crazy gnome, the crazy gnome necromancer has come down, and he's been messing with Brick, who just pulled away from him, and he's laughing crazy. Tiri has provoked the Stjornandi. Pimpam is still currently incapacitated, and
You kicked him, right, or something?
I think that's about it.
On my bootsy rose.
The eyes, the Scolari necromancer has been drawing towards our hero. She seems very interested in him as well. And of course, behind, maybe I'll mark it. Ooh, this is fun. These are Jeremias, his wife, and the guard that was with them. Splayed out there.
And they are very visibly dead?
No, not necessarily. Eyes are
Okay.
closed. You'd have to roll a
mention-
perception, I'd say. They do not look good. You wouldn't be surprised if they're dead, but I don't think you could necessarily confirm.
And the daughter's
that's
missing. I
fair.
forgot to say that.
Yes, you do not see Jeremias's daughter, who was the girl that had fallen in love with Iliad on the ship, and
Oh,
Iliad and
man.
Tiri played toss the
Little
halfling.
12-year-old.
Yes. You don't see her. So I think that's it. So you're getting flitting moonlight coming in, but there is the soft glow everywhere here. And yeah, I think that's where we're going to pick back up. Arkiro and Brick, you guys had talked beforehand about how you wanted to roll with it. So do you guys...
We actually did not talk beforehand
Oh, okay.
because I didn't get
that
here
was the
in time.
plan. You were
intended
helping
to.
me.
Wait, quick
yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Are we still bound?
No, you got.
I couldn't remember. if-
Tiri maybe still bound, or did you break free? Because you were kicking.
I think
I was
am.
kicking. I was kicking. I don't know if I'm actually free.
I don't
we
think
were.
you're free. Aurora got free because Valak gave her a knife.
Yeah. No.
Iliad,
Tyrion
you
Pim
did
Hammer
have
still
one
tied
of
up.
your hidden daggers. I think you were free.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow,
So I
I
think it's
forget that.
Tyrion Pimphammer still.
Okay.
Who gave me this pen? I did. I always play with it nervously. And I get mad at
Right in
myself
the mic.
later. Yeah. I was like, what is that? Yes, I did. Thank you.
See, he plays with
So-
pens. I just scrape bowls.
Akira. Brick.
You're going to go first.
So Arkiro, you clearly see that the Stjornandi is here, right? And
Stjornandi has called out to him.
He's yelled a bunch of times. Everyone stay still. Everyone stay down. Just do what you're told, and everyone survives. He's trying to get people to stop moving, which is also confusing. At the same time, there seems to be conflict, but he's trying to get everybody just to be still. So I'm very confused and uncertain of what to do. But yes, I do see that obviously the Stjornandi is here.
okay, and can I give some meta about Brick, what he's seeing and perceiving, or
Yeah, sure.
should I just
Yeah.
roll?
It'll help us get back into it too, because I know
okay.
it's been a while.
Yeah, so I like ending last session. Brick seeing the Stjornandi come in and effectively be our enemy in betrayal. Brick is aware that the relationship between Arkiro and the Stjornandi is like father-son.
Yeah.
So that's an intimate relationship that Brick is perceiving is getting shattered.
Yeah.
So in Brick's mind, his main priority is getting Arkiro, who he feels like this is one of his only friends now, getting him grounded and being there to support him. So with that in mind, so I do have Brick has a free action to
Yeah, you can speak to him. Mhm.
So I just want to get as close as I can to Arkiro.
Yep.
And Brick is gonna try to look. I don't know if you can look at me or not, but Brick is gonna say, Arkiro, just because there are liars doesn't mean everything is a lie. I know who you are, and I'm with you.
It seems that there is no truth right now. How am I supposed to determine what is true and what is not? How am I supposed to determine what is a lie and what is not?
I'm your brother. That's all that matters right now. You can trust me.
This is enough. I have had enough of this. Arkira, are you going to do something? That was the Stjornandi.
Is there any? I want... Arkira wants to just level everybody. There's this moment of just absolute just shockwave. He wants to knock down everybody. Within obvious range. At least be able to... And I don't know what that would mean.
You'd be using agility, so you'd have to multi-target.
Right. Or would I be able to do is like an aura too big? Can I do an aura?
You can't with agility.
With agility.
You gotta use an extraordinary.
Okay. And I won't be able to do that. Okay. Multi-target. Essentially, it would be Stjornandi the gnome, Brick, and then the demon lady.
Okay. There, I think, close enough, but 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's four disadvantage.
Sorry, who's next to Stjornandi? Little.
That is the gnome necromancer.
That's the evil.
Which I should
okay.
shout out if you are on YouTube with us. Check out the awesome minis. Zechariah got these and painted them for the Gwals, the gnome, just, oh, I hope it focuses. But of course, Stjornandi as well. Let's take the pink thing off him for a moment. So, thank you.
Yeah, check us out on the social media.
Yes,
we'll put
that's
up
right.
better shots of him there.
Amazing stuff. Oh, and Valak, of course, too. So,
Yep.
super awesome. Anyways, you're looking to knock down.
Yep, total knockdown. So I'm gonna do 3 legend points because I want to make sure that this happens.
Is that the most anyone's ever spent on one thing yet?
I have a feeling.
Possibly.
Now open the thing.
Oh.
Do it.
Ding-a-ding, ding-ding.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, almost. Hey!
That's
So
all
you
right, it's
can
good
spend
skip.
one.
I can spend one.
Hey!
That's it. Well,
All right.
so it's
Throw a
disadvantage
handful.
2.
You spent 3, so disadvantage 1 right now.
Oh yeah. Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was disadvantage 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 targets.
So 1 and okay. But then I get to keep 1 still.
Nope. Not until you're at advantage.
Not at advantage. Okay.
That's that
But
page.
plus
I know.
Plus 3, though, yes.
Yeah.
To the total roll.
Plus 3.
Somewhere
Okay.
beyond the sea.
That sucks. That's okay.
Michael Bubbles.
Is that what that is?
Well, he sings it.
Oh.
Yeah.
17.
That's what's going through. Uh,
Oh wait, plus 3, 20.
20. All right.
Woohoo!
You got Stjornandi.
What is it against?
20 against guard.
But not
Don't.
the gnome or anybody else.
Not the gnome or the Scolari. No, just shy.
I just see the sword.
Okay.
Sorry, this tablet is extremely slow. I think I'm at 20.
Stjornandi's
No.
so beat up.
That's not
That
causing
doesn't get me.
damage.
Doesn't get it. No, but it's still.
I know. It's
It
just
doesn't
sad.
get me because you gave me heavy armor finally.
Yes, we talked about
Oh,
that.
funny. That's hilarious.
What's it look like?
There's
Makes sense.
I think a buildup of the Edelstein stone, and there's all of a sudden this really like high pitched, just ringing noise, and it starts to build and build and build, and his eye starts to glow, and then he pulls everything in and just feral screams, and then there's this just shock wave that comes out, not necessarily from his wings, but from the stone itself, and just again tries to be able to level people. So the idea is just to get people's attention, to stop moving.
Yeah.
And part of that is he is listening to this Stjornandi. He's listening to that, but there's too many things going on at the moment. Right?
I really like that. That's cool.
And so just a pause, and that's what he wants to do.
Okay, I'll describe. Think if you want to move. There's still got a brace, and of course you guys all hear this squeal and feel a pulse of air just rush by. Brick, you feel your shield lights up for a second.
Yeah.
Stjornandi goes down to a knee. He is effectively prone, but it's too much on him with his bad leg now too.
With Brick that close, can he like? The helmet comes up and there's like a little slide back
Yeah, I
while
like
he's
that.
standing there.
Absolutely. Yep. Do you want to move
Yeah, I want to move towards the Stjornandi.
towards Stjornandi? Okay.
I want to be in front of him.
Can you push Brick back a space or something?
Oh, sure.
for
Yeah. Do you want to go straight back or angled?
Wherever.
Put him right behind
like,
me. Put him right behind me.
Exactly
Sounds
the direction of where Arkira was when he did the scream.
Nice. All right. Cool.
Okay, and I'll talk to the Stjornandi. We are here. This is your doing. This is our doing. We find ourselves at fate's doorstep, and for some reason I find you on the other side of the door. Talk to me, Stjornandi. What is the meaning of this?
I will explain all if we can get everyone to stop. And he looks at Tiri. What are you doing, Tiri? As you're up next.
Well, obviously, because I see you just get flattened down by that. I'm just laughing. So I'm tied up, just trying to kip up onto my feet here and burst the bonds and just be like, I'm up, you're down. So we're gonna jump up and What have I got? Chains? You know.
No, it's just rope. Right
Oh, it's
now.
just rope? Oh,
Yes.
yes. So I'm just going to rip this. I want to rip this off.
That'll. Yeah, that'll be your major action.
Of course, I'm going to focus.
That's
okay.
okay.
Just gotta rip this stuff off here. Come on.
Beautiful. Might it up. Get it, girl.
And okay, so might is 2d8. Sorry, those are 10s. I thought I got better than that. Okay, so 18, 19, 23.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm up. You're down.
I really like that. It's like mid-kip, you're just ripping them off of you. Beautiful. All right.
And then she'll like look over at Pim Pam, who's focusing really hard on imagining herself outside of the bonds, imagining herself switching places with herself, and then imagining that she is herself, imagining herself, and that she tied up is the imagination. This is the plan. It's going to work.
Beautiful. Roll that resist. I'll give you an advantage for flavor.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
I want this to work. I want this to work so much. And this is Will? I think it's Will. Yeah.
That could certainly work. I think you were talking about influence. I don't know if that's any better.
I think it's the same. Let's see. Will versus no, it's Will.
Okay.
Presence pursuit. Yeah. It's not the best step, but that's what we're gonna do. And focus action?
You can't because you're incapacitated. So you only have the resist roll at the end. I don't remember who put it on you. I think it was a Gual, wasn't it?
I think it was a Gual.
It's a Gual. Okay. So there's
okay.
no potency.
So
I
it's
just
hard
wanted
to
see if it was
focus. So I'm
potent or not.
focusing through that. Actually, you know what? It's not the coolest thing, but it has to happen.
There we
Nice.
She needs to do this. She feels this is the right thing to be able to. Oh, sick. Yes, yes. 33.
Whoa.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yes.
So she just sees her. She just sees herself just like fade out from the bonds, but that wasn't her because she's here now. She's just gonna get giddy.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
awesome. Oh my gosh, beautiful. All right. So that's
Looking at the
Pim Pam's
Gual,
turn.
like pawing at what isn't her anymore. She's just gonna look at it and just feel like, oh, this would be fun.
That's really cool. I think I'll say Arkiro sees that just because it's fun for Arkiro.
It's for that. I don't know. Fun isn't the word necessarily that comes
Just
to
'cause
mind right now.
Blue.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
That was cute.
Unexpected.
Unexpected. Can I say something to Tiri? I do
Yeah,
want
sure.
to see that.
Sure.
but- Tiri, please stay. Please hold fast.
Yep. Speaking my language, I know what you're saying.
And then there's,
I'm proud of you.
I disagree. And this is where the first boss edge comes into play.
No, I
Sorry,
thought I
Iliad.
said
Two boss.
there wasn't a mechanic such as this anymore.
You did say that.
Yeah.
This is my favorite mechanic, guys.
Am I not running this game?
Am I not? Am I
So
not running
I'm gonna do
game?
this. I'm gonna like boss edge, smoke gnome.
Yeah.
He's out of order. Poor Iliad.
Yeah, I know, right?
Waiting for Arkiro to show
Wait.
Still putting his face in the water.
Okay. So that is 28 against Resolve for Tiri, Pim Pam, Brick, Iliad.
No, I think you meant to include something
What is
it?
else. Oops.
Not you, and not Arkiro.
What is it?
So what's that mean?
What am I gonna say?
28 against what?
It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's not damage. It is a bane.
It works.
What
Your
does?
resolve's not that.
Dan,
No one's resolved.
Well, I know. I'm just.
we put up a strong front, okay?
Yes.
We always have to present our resolve as being somewhere in the 30s.
It's a 28.
It's, however, just, you know, we're a little vulnerable on the inside, and it's not there for us today. we're not gonna let on, but yeah, that beats us.
Okay. Thank you. As the gnome necromancer, the ears laughs. I'm just gonna go ears and eyes for simplicity. Ears laughs. You each see him rise up in smoke and rush into your faces, and for a moment everything goes black. Arkiro and Aurora, you see everybody fall down unconscious. You hear Ajax saying, what is going on? And
Is it just knocked down? What is it? Am I not supposed to know?
you don't know. I mean,
If your resolve was a little bit lower, you know, then you could have fun with us too. But
My result is not a 28.
now we're gonna.
Mine's not either.
I'm going to be doing something narrative with this Bane, which is what I messaged you guys about.
Okay.
I knew it.
Oh, you.
I shouldn't have given you that.
So, Provoked is gone right now because Tiri is unconscious, and the Stjornandi stands up. We're gonna have a little narrative moment here. Arkiro, we need a moment. You see him pull something out from his cloak and throws it down, and this pulse goes out, and you see faint, like white fire flickering around you. We have a moment to talk. In Aurora, you see the Gual back off of you slightly. They are no longer aggressive towards you. I'll give you a moment to do something if you want.
I would be still swinging at them.
With your knife?
No, yeah, you're right. I don't have my. Yeah, okay.
have your
Yeah,
sword right
with
now.
the knife. Just ready to go after him.
Okay, excellent. You hear Guthrun. Oh, well, that's fine. The eyes, which actually you would know anyways.
Guthrun?
Yeah, Gudrun. The eyes say, "It seems the boys are going to have a little chat. Good. We shall talk with you, Abaddon.
I have nothing to say to you.
Oh, but I have much to say to you." So the conversations here that are going to be happening are simultaneous, but Aurora and everybody else cannot hear what is being said inside this sphere that the Stjornandi has made. So Arkiro and Stjornandi have a moment. You can't hear what's going on outside Arkiro.
I can't hear anybody else.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like the silence.
Going to
ring.
silence.
Yep.
Right.
mhm,
Okay.
Yep. So we'll carry with Aurora. Sorry, I just wanted to set that up. Valak, tell your little birds to bring her to me. So they're gonna try and forcefully drag you. You can roll to defend. Basically, it'll be a roll off.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll off.
roll off.
Were I rolling might?
Yeah, that would make sense. Sorry, I didn't have this picked up. Apologies.
I'll wait to hear yours.
Sorry, my right click is not working. Tools.
I'm gonna do that from now on. Will you tell me what yours is? 19. Oh, got a 20. Sorry.
Oh, shucks.
Oh my gosh. I forget what they're called. Here they are. Okay. Good. Okay.
Whenever I hear the cone of silence, I just see
22.
Shame. Dang. 19.
Oh.
look at
That's
that.
my wife.
She's so admirable.
Admirable. They surround you and start dragging you, pulling you, and as you are kind of turned around as they're dragging you, you see the gnome dragging Brick this way over to the group.
Can I swipe at him? Does he walk by in my space?
Roll presence.
She smacks Brick as he's unconscious.
No, not him. Oh, okay.
Smacks him right at the little bird.
Dang, 4.
Okay.
No.
No luck. No such luck.
Brick in his sleep.
I missed. I was going after the gnome.
It'd be funny.
So
Sorry,
as
I'm
you're
gonna
dragged,
Maybe I did
you're
miss.
seeing the gnome. He's starting to put something together, and you can see he's starting to make more of those stands that Jeremiah and the others are on. And as you come up, you can see now, as you get closer, because it's still dim lighting, as you get closer, you can really take in the horror that is this necromancer, where there's bone you can see, and again, like bits of her flesh is coming on, and then there's just some muscle. Then it actually gets the skin and feathers starting to cover it. But the one thing that's there untouched are her eyes. They look as young as Arkiro's, bird-like eyes, but they seem to swirl with darkness if you look into them. And there's just something almost unreal about them, almost as if they're not, they're more glass-like. And Guthrin looks at you. So, Abaddon, I was so glad little Valak. And she snaps. And there, you realize, I gotta remember staying for the mic. You realize there are torches, these metal torch stands that have been set up, and they all light up with a little more light. Young Valak told me you were here. I wasn't sure there was even one of you left. Valak, show our guest her first treat. You hear Valak go, roll me a perception. Valak's gonna make his way this way. Sorry, podcast listeners.
17.
Okay, hold for a second. Okay, you don't notice anything.
She's gonna be whispering, Malik.
Roll your agility. Make a deception. That's a deception. Unless you don't care if they hear you.
No, she does care.
Okay.
What is it, 2? No, it's a 9.
9.
It's something. 9.
Not enough. Boo. That is gift number 2 for you. But first, Valak, you hear him. He's muttering something under his breath as he lifts up in the shadows between the statues there. Those circles on the map are statues of different Scolari that all kind of look similar. They almost remind you of Arkiro. He stands up. Looks like you hear a moan as this new stand comes up, and you see Minnehaha is hanging on the thing, and she moans slightly. Her eyes are closed as sets down, kind of slumps into place. And again, these are it's a single beam that comes up, and then there's multiple beams that make a multi-pointed star almost that's splayed across the body. So they're kind of tied onto it, and there's strange etchings into the strange carvings in the wood. Yes. What a lovely surprise. I have just been preparing for Master Moloch as well. Come. And she steps back here and pulls away. What had looked like it was part of the arm was actually a drape of cloth over it. And there, unconscious on the arm here, is Moloch, which I'm going to look and see if I have Cat, but Moloch is lying conscious, and she kind of gently pets his fur with her talons. One talon is still just bone, and the rest have the flesh on it. What a lovely surprise. When Valak brought him to me, I have waited for this moment a long time. Valak tells me you have been very busy, and yet you have done so little.
Yeah.
Nothing to say. You are so young. Still, I look forward to seeing what you are made of. What has the white eye made of you? What has old Moloch made of you? I would like to see. Would you show me? The Gwals throw you to the ground and vanish. Valak, let us put the young Abaddon to the test. And Valak straightens up. I am not here to do your bidding. I am to leave. Not before you do this. Or do you want me to tell dear mommy and daddy that you are disobedient? You see him snarl. Very well. We will make this quick. And he comes up in front of you. And we're going to pop over to Arkiro and Stjornandi. Arkiro, I'm sorry for this mess. That fool Valak was not supposed to bring all of your party here. I don't know what he's ruined everything.
What could you possibly be doing with Valak? Do you know who he is?
Of course I do. Arkiro, I told you to study. Study the words.
And I have. I don't remember betrayal being one of those words.
But it was there. By their own greed were they betrayed. Listen to me, Arkiro. I have found a way. I have done deep studies. I have finally found a connection between that phrase, the Hand of Doom. We have not known what it means. I have not fully discovered, but one of the things I found is that it is connected to bright glory, as if two sides of the same coin. And what does bright glory bade to Arkiro in the words, "Come unto me"? Arkiro. He's starting to pace. He's limping on his leg. Sure. You see him take something out and rub it. Sure, yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, I don't think he'd be a extreme opponent anyway.
He's an old bird.
Whoa.
Still.
Whoa.
Easy.
Hey now. Can I punch Ingrid?
Ingrid's not
You're in the
here.
corner.
I know. That's a D8. 16.
Okay, power level 3. So that's D8, I think.
7.
Okay. Noted. Which I should have him up.
He starts to pace. Arkiro puts a hand on him. His eyes start to glow, and he just puts his hand in his claw on his chest, and just the glow from his eyes just emanate this warming sensation just on Stjornandi's chest.
Thank you.
Speak to me clearly. Speak to me openly. No more riddles, no more. We do not have the time.
No, we do not. Arkiro, I have found the Hand of Doom and Bright Glory. They seem to be bound and connected. Through death there is life. The Arkiro is beyond death.
Yes, but we've always known that.
Yes, but what has it meant, long forgotten son? What has it meant, two brothers as one? What has it meant, long forgotten? Arkiro, do you not remember my story? I was meant to be the Akira, but I was passed over. At least that is what I thought. That is what my name means. My parents named me Angstadir, one without a path. And that is how I have lived for so long, but now I see all that I have gained, the knowledge that I have gained. It needed to be done in quiet and secret. And now that you are here, your young body, my old wisdom, combined together as one.
What are you saying?
I have found a way through these. And he looks back at, you can see them having this conversation. Valak's walking up to Aurora. They think I am their puppet, but they are mine. By their own greed, they will be betrayed. You and I will perform this ceremony and become one.
What ceremony are we talking about?
It is a ritual in which our lives are joined. And it will unlock all of the past lives of the Akira in an instant. But you are not ready for that yet. I am, you need me, and I need you. This is what we were both born for. Do you not see? Great deeds to dread. Great deeds be done.
I have spent my entire life under your tutelage, under your wisdom, under your protection. I will not start to doubt you now. What do you need me to do?
You must follow my lead, and you must trust me as you have. It will be painful, but it will be worth it.
I am ready.
Good. He picks up the item that stone that he had put, and tucks it away. Fire goes away. You guys are about. Valak's walking up to face off to you, and that's when that wispy white fire disappears from around Arkiro and Stjornandi. Mm-hmm. What is going on here? We are ready for the ritual. And Guthrum turns and looks. Indeed. So you will do it, Arkiro. I had thought our time. Valak interrupts. What is going on here? Shh, Valak. The adults are talking. You see, Valak grits his teeth, and then he looks at you, Aurora, and he slowly opens his cloak slightly, and you see the hilt of your sword. And he motions for you to come closer.
Bet you want to taste this. She's gonna have the dagger out. She's gonna stab him.
All right, roll your attack.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
10.
No.
I know.
That's really cool. Okay.
Good bluff.
What is going on?
Oh, she really doesn't.
Okay. As you go to stab, he twists just aside and grabs your arm. It's incredibly bony, strong iron grip hand that holds you and pulls you away, and he struggles. We have the same desires. Take your sword and make it look good. And he squeezes your hand till it hurts and makes you drop the knife and sets your hand on the hilt of your sword. We're going to hop over to Arkiro and Guthrum. I had expected our latest encounter to be so much more interesting.
I'm sure there is more to come.
We will see. Approach the dais.
For someone with such eyes, you are clearly blind.
We will see who the blind one is. Young Arkiro. You approach. Okay. Up to the dais. There's enough space on the wider platform. Stjornandi motions for you to lie down.
I've seen this Bible story.
Wait, what did you say? I missed it.
Yes,
I'll hear it
I
later.
will lie down.
You, yeah.
I've seen this story before.
Yeah.
This is where there's a ram in the bushes.
Guthrun's about to approach. Aurora, what are you doing right now?
So she's going to back off and, like, at the same time shoot out smoke from her hand, the black smoke, to grab around Valak's neck and to hold him still, and then raise the sword up and stab him.
Very nice. All right. Roll your attack with 2 advantage.
Please be good. This D20 doesn't like me. Yes, nat 20. Okay.
That's awesome.
I was so sure it was going to be the opposite.
Speak to me.
25. 34.
It does indeed look good.
Do you want to flavor it up?
His arm just lop off.
Well, Arkiro, you can just, I'll say you can just see this, that while you guys are having this moment, Aurora is in battle with Valak. Effectively, you see Valak is holding her arm down, and all of a sudden you see her. She moves back, thrusting her hand out. This dark smoke energy comes around, wraps around Valak's neck, and he actually lifts slightly off the ground. And she seems to pull a sword out of nowhere, that glowing sword she has, and she just go ahead.
For my mom and my dad.
Beautiful. Do you want to stab? Chop head up?
No, I was figuring more it was stab, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, no. Two-handed.
Two-handed.
Swipe. Yeah.
Absolutely. So you hear her shout that, raising, goes through it. You hear Valak, and he falls to the ground. You are still pressing the sword into him, so you kind of fall on top of him. Guthrun turns back. I did not expect that, but I am impressed.
You're next.
Easy now, girl. He looks at you, and his eyes, her eyes, the swirling black. Hi, Janae. Thank you. Janae is awesome. Round of applause for Janae. The babies are asleep. Yay! All right, back to the darkness. Okay. Yep. 21 against your resolve.
Yes.
You suddenly feel yourself lock up. You're immobilized right now. I'll look for the tag.
Sure, you tell us what that one is.
Well, there's fun for these guys in the next episode. So, Valak is
Just a moment.
gone.
That had to be a bigger
there you
swallow
go.
than I know.
Yay!
That was really cool.
That was very cool.
So as you're over it, you had stood up to face it, and you just feel yourself frozen. I will be with you momentarily. Guthrun approaches Arkiro, and pulls out of her kind of tattered cloak that she wears this stone dagger and hands it to Stjornandi. Everything is set. You need only to strike. With your own blood pouring out, and it will be done. Stjornandi takes the stone knife and looks at you. Trust me, Arkeo.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Oh, don't do it.
Stjornandi raises the knife up above you. And
In life, we grow.
Guthrin responds before Stjornandi does. In death we rise. And Stjornandi starts to bring down the knife. Before it strikes you, you hear him take an inhale.
Stjornandi?
Yep. And you hear... The gnome rises up above him. You didn't think we'd actually let you take him. I'm going to drink him dry.
Can I immediately just spear just straight to the gnome?
On the next episode of BombSquad. This has been another fantastical episode of BombSquad, an Avenue Studios production. Do give us a like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell to follow the adventure. If you are listening to the podcast, do give us a review to help spread the word. You can further support us and become a part of the ever-growing forest known as Avenue Studios by joining our Patreon or Locals community. Doing so will not only help us continue to create high-quality content, but you will get access to our exclusive Discord where you can chat with us, you can play games with us, higher tiers in Patreon. You're going to get a painted mini from Zechariah, drawing from Austin, access to Jacob's maps and assets. He's a map monster. He's always growing.
His assets are fantastic.
You've seen him. Don't forget to check the link. You got me off script. Don't forget to check the links in our description for the music and the ambience that we use, as well as a lot of other great content. Dad Bod Fitness, as always, for RPG MREs. Thank you so much for joining the adventure, and we will see you next time. All right, bye. All right.
Dun, dun.